Hey guys, Dr. Morse, injury experts. So we saw a fantastic game from Justin Jefferson today. He was able to score an amazing 97-yard touchdown. Unfortunately, on another play, he got whipped by either his own teammate, another opposing team. It was hard to tell, and it kind of landed and hit his quad. Now, let's hope it didn't hit any part of the knee, because that can technically cause some issues depending on where. But if it's just isolated to the quad, there are two possibilities. Because this was direct trauma, a strain is unlikely. Strains are usually when you're running and you overpower the ability of that quad. Now, the most likely is a quad contusion or bruise. Now, what you have to understand about the quad is that's a big cavity. It has four muscles, hence quad, and all four of the muscles have pretty good blood supply, but there's one muscle that's really deep that has a fantastic blood supply. Almost so much so that if you bruise it, it likes to bleed, and it bleeds quickly, and it bleeds a lot. Now, what that can usually lead to is swelling and blood trapped inside of the quad. So my suspicion is that's why the Minnesota Vikings did not allow him to return back into the game. They have to wrap this immediately, and they literally want to do something kind of crazy where they actually wrap his leg like this, and they'll wrap it so it's flexed. Because if you relax it, it will cause that quad space to open up, and you can have that blood fill in. Once that blood fills in, you can't get it out without aspirating it with a needle, which is uncomfortable and painful, and usually takes, it can take some time for that to happen. So the best thing to do here is to prevent the quad from accumulating in the first place. And when that happens, usually he's going to be sore. He's going to be in some pain for this week, but there's a chance he can come back and play in week 3. Now, if this is more of a contusion with a sprain to his knee, or there is some accumulation of blood in there, there's a possibility he could miss up to 3 weeks. I've seen this personally a couple different times. So my suspicion is he won't miss any time. He may be a little bit limited next week in terms of what he can and can't do, but overall, this could have been much worse. It could have been his knee. It could have been his ankle. It could have been a combination of multiple things. Let's hope it's just a mild quad contusion. He doesn't accumulate any blood, and he will be able to play in week 3 after proving that so far he looks like the same receiver he should be, and Sam Darnold has been pretty good, I have to admit. If you like the content, do me a favor, smash a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out some of the other content on the injuryexperts.com.